What's up, guys? Welcome back to, I think it's probably like our third podcast. We are four random ghost hunters on the side of the road talking about creepy shit. My name is Rivas.
I'm Yanni the machine.
My name is Benita.
Yes, sorry guys. Listen, man, it's time to go Urbex. Wrong vehicle. Sorry. Yo, no, sorry guys.
What is?
Anyway. Where's Stefan?
Big shout out to the Rogue and to Sinister Pics. So. Big shout out to Rogue and Sinister Pics. Always a blast to have you guys on site, and always privileged to be able to do these adventures with you guys. So for once, I'm sitting here and I'm kind of confused at what exactly we're going to be talking about today. But then it sparked that we actually said we're going to do our 2024 video, a kind of our ending to that. So welcome to 2025, upside down, back. We are on location. We are sitting here waiting for the sun to go down, and we are at one of our favorite places. It's been a short minute, but we are back at Constitution Hill. We are back, and we have a nice surprise. We are here with the Rogue, we are with Sinister, and we're here with Phoenix Paranormal. It's going to be a banger, so watch out for the videos, watch out for the clips. Be sure to give us a like and a follow. Tap share. Yeah, so let's start off with, we had a little bit of a disaster at the end of 2024. Not a big one. It ended up such an awesome night. I really enjoyed it. We kind of were en route to location and found out last minute that the location wasn't expecting us. Blah yakety schmackety, etc. We ended up having our fucking classy year-end function at Wimpy, and
Next to the highway.
Yes, next to, oh, I forgot. Yeah, I don't want to add in those glorious details, those fancy things. And we had an absolute blast. I really enjoyed myself, and it brings me to my first question. Yanni, what was your highlight for 2024?
Hey. Plenty of highlights.
There must be one. Like, what was the? Let me make it more like, what was the weirdest moment for you in 2024?
If I have to focus on one or mention one highlight, it must be Capitol Theatre.
Oh, okay, but we all know why.
Yeah,
that was
just insane.
That was crazy.
Yeah, it's that actually pops up in my mind.
And
first thing.
What would have been your favorite location for 2024? And not necessarily anything to do with the paranormal, just the one that you arrived and you were like, wow, this is really something.
I would say Palace of Justice.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to. I would agree with you. That was an amazing thing to see.
Yeah, it was just amazing to see the inside of that place and to know what happened 120 years ago in that place. And that was just amazing.
And Benita, what was your favorite location for 2024? Doesn't have to do with the paranormal.
My favorite location that I kind of almost forgot about for a second there was actually Bochebelo.
Really?
Yeah, when we spoke about it earlier, I was like, I kind of almost forgot we were there because it feels like it's such a long time ago. But I would say Bochebelo because it is like a whole village, like a whole haunted village. So I think Bochebelo was kind of a peak that I forgot about. Obviously Capital, but that's already an agreed.
And your highlight of 2024, like what was the creepiest thing that happened to you in 2024?
I think it didn't happen to me personally, but the creepiest thing in 2024 was when you and Stefan heard that baby crying.
Okay.
So that didn't personally happen to me, but that was a moment that, you know, when you feel like the blood leave your face, like it felt like that. Yeah.
So like I'm sitting here trying to think like what was my ultimate favorite place of 2024, and I must say mine was the abandoned hospital. I just absolutely love that place, the one that we obviously went with Rogue and them, and I just enjoyed that all round. It was like a trip, it was a road trip, it was a stay over, it was just really awesome. But I love that location for some reason. I'm so drawn to that location. I think it's that like apocalyptic Silent Hill zombie movie when you stand at the top there and you look at that, like it looks like a village that's just been like torn to pieces, you know. And I think the creepiest thing for me, I must say I have to agree with Finita, like the creepiest thing that happened to me in 2024 was definitely that baby crying. Because I think actually if I had to expand on that, it was Capitol Theatre was just on another level. It was just, I was permanently thinking we're gonna run into some person like right there in front of it.
You're thinking the whole time.
Yes, I was convinced, like convinced. There was one stage where we heard the banging upstairs and I ran up the stairs, and halfway up the stairs I thought to myself, yes, you idiot, what are you doing? You're gonna run into somebody, and you've got nothing. You know, everybody's down there. That's literally what was going through my head. You mentioned Botshabelo, and I think as a group, and not specifically the location, not even specifically what we, how, not how, what we, the way we investigated there, but looking at the footage and looking at the evidence that we caught, my personal opinion is I think Botshabelo was probably our most successful investigation from an outside point of view that we've had this far. Our footage was on par, our evidence was on par, the way we operated, the way we ran, it was just brilliant. I really like, that's after I'm editing that at the moment, so it was just incredible what we did there. So yeah, just to bring up the elephant in the room, so you'll probably notice that Stefan is not here, so Benita fired him. It's unfortunate, but they just couldn't get along. So that will be the last time that Stefan doesn't accept a chip from Benita. It's just probably one of those things. But no, on a serious note, that's why we all just take chips. You know, she just puts it in our face and we just grab and start eating because we know. So Stefan has had to take a little bit of a step back.
The machine lean.
Oh, the machine lean.
Oh my gosh.
The machine lean. Sure. So Stefan has had to take a little bit of a step back, but that doesn't mean that we won't be seeing him throughout the year. But yeah, I'm not going to go any further into that than what I need to. We're all still friends. He's still part of the Upside Down. He's just taken a little bit of a step back.
Hi, Stefan.
Oh, yeah. Hello, she fired him.
Yeah. So yeah, let's go with the Upside Down has big goals for 2025. 2025, we've officially, unofficially nominated that our year. That is our year for absolute destruction. And we have already got our locations lined up. We've already got game plans going forward. But other than that, Benita, what do you think you want your biggest accomplishment for 2025? Or what is your goal for the Upside Down for 2025?
I think obviously mine is going to be on a more from the social point of view. I would like to just perfect our editing process and be more involved in all the platforms.
Yes.
And then also to get obviously a lot more versatility in locations and stuff. So I think that would be the nicest goal at the end of the day.
I think for me it's very much the same as yours. Is I really think, and I think we've taken a turn for the better when it comes to our long form content. But yeah, I just think the stuff that is about to come is going to be incredible. You, Yanni, what do you think your goal is?
There are two things that I would like to mention. There's 2 locations that I've been working on for 2 years now, and I'm not going to mention those locations yet. So that's going to be a surprise, obviously, and that is the goal for this year. We are going to get in those 2 locations.
The one, if you get that one right, and you know exactly which one I'm talking about, that is like probably my top location
I would also say so,
for in South Africa.
And doesn't even matter if we get something or not.
No, fuck, just being in there is good enough for me.
But the one is yours and the one is mine.
Yes.
So we're both like eagerly waiting on these locations.
Alright, so we are working on that, and I'm going to obviously soon to the end of I'm going to follow up again on those. But that's my goal for locations. The other goal, I actually mentioned this previously as well, in one of our previous podcasts. So I want to get the message out there that we are not demon hunters.
Well, I could be.
I want to get.
I might be a demon hunter.
But I'm talking about me.
So
I want to get that. Not me. I want to get my.
Oh, sorry.
My.
Yes. Okay,
stop it.
Yes.
Go on.
Did you see that?
Stop.
Stop fighting.
You're next. So I would just talk. Just talk. Don't look at her.
We want to get the stereotyping abolished. That's my main goal.
I wish people could see the amount of fun that we've just had in the last hour.
Yeah.
It's absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
And what we're about to step into doing, can seem a little bit controversial and can seem a little bit taboo. But I think if you just gave it a chance and you just looked at it from our perspective and just looked at how we do it and how we look at it and what we're trying to accomplish, I think it will change most people's mindset completely.
Yes.
You know,
look at these 2.
Yeah.
How they changed their mind about the paranormal.
Yeah, they have. I mean, a lot of people that do come with us have that.
Yeah.
So another thing, I actually haven't told everybody yet, but it's taken fucking years. But we will have a merch up and running in approximately 2 weeks. Up and running online, ready to go, ready to sell. We will have that in about 2 weeks. We've also, we actually started kind of today, but this was more a collaboration, but we will be starting to invite people with us on investigations. It does make it, it is a little bit tricky, so we've had to figure out the crossing the T's and dotting the I's, but we're almost there to start getting people that are just interested to come with us. I think with our next location, we should have 1 or 2 people that are just paranormal enthusiasts. We are rolling out 2 videos next month, 2 episodes. One will be Victoria Hotel and one will be Bochebelo. And we are going live from not 1, not 2,
3,
not 3, 4 cameras. We're going live from 4 cameras, and what this is supposed to do is this is hopefully going to give you a full all-round experience of the location, where we are, what we're doing, and I can proudly say that we are probably the first to do this. Now watch it all end up a fucking disaster and not one thing works tonight. But that's the plan.
That's the plan not to work.
No, the plan is for it to work. Yes,
okay.
Please. Yeah, let's not get that.
No, maybe we should have the plan for it not to work, and that way it will work.
I feel like it's a 50-50, yeah. I feel like it's a 50-50. I feel we just had some trouble getting into our pre-booked location. So we've had to change our strategy slightly. So I'm not too sure where we should go with this. I'm not sure. I didn't want to make this podcast too long. But this is our first podcast for 2025. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow us on all the socials. Don't forget to check out our lives and the announcements of our lives. Please go follow Road. Please go follow Sinister. Please go follow Phoenix. We'll put their links in the description. And that is the Upside Down signing off. I'm Rivas.
I'm Yanni.
I'm Vanita.
Peace.